Welcome back to STG Ice Sheet Challenge, you beautiful people. And to start this episode off, we have a new update on the Rocketman mod. So, disabled force slowdowns. It doesn't sound that much, but when you're playing Rimworld and every time an event happens it forces you to play in 1x speed, and it's the other side of the map, you understand how frustrating that is. And that has been updated, and they've also now got an indicator to show you that you have the adaptive mode activated. So we're going to have that for a little bit, but eventually that will disappear, so we don't need to worry too much, but it's just saying it's running. If you know a way to hide it, that would be great, just let me know. And one more bit of information to bring across is I didn't forget about the Discord, but I didn't get any notifications say the Discord was, not that it was inactive, but that it was as active as it was. And yeah, swung across there today, and yeah, there's quite a few of you over there. So I do need to apologise that I haven't been active, got no notifications on it. So yeah, it is good to see a few new faces over there. So say, and starting this episode off properly, we are on the microelectronics. Once that's done, we're going to be able to get the comms console, trade beacons, and then start trading, move this stuff across. And we do need to figure out some power, because as you can see, we kind of have a, not really a kill zone, but more of a fortification line. It's not quite the Maginell line, but then again, they could just go through the back and it won't work anyway. But yeah, we want to get some turrets in here. That's the plan for this episode. And a decent sized storeroom, so once the microelectronics are up and going, we can get a bunch done there. And we've also got Maverick over here. And now, if I'm being honest, you're more of a goose than a Maverick. This might be super useful for us. So we have 2 Thrumbos coming in, and what we do have is a defensive setup. So I think we go over here, hopefully we can get the line and the Thrumbos come this way, and we're going to shoot the Thrumbos down. Did have a little look at the needs on Paddock, and he has -10 for colonists left unburied, so we'll need to do something about that. Right now it's not a massive issue, and hopefully we can get in a situation where we can actually shoot some of these Thrumbos before they yonder that way, because if we can take them out, that is going to be a lot of good stuff. But they are out of range at the moment. Hopefully we can get a little bit closer or see which way they go. No, you are going that way. It looks like they are. Not great for us, because what we don't want to be doing is fighting Thrumbos out in the open, because yeah, they would go and spank us. And with all those rocks and that coming around the corner, they'd literally be on top of us. Wasted opportunity there, unfortunately. Unless we get a little bit sneaky. So we go over here. We got a decent amount of rice. I can't pick up inventory full. Drop those. Pick up. You only gonna need about 100. Do that for us. Yep. Cool. Drop those and then pick up all the rice. I think 40 will do for what we got planned. Cool. Come on. Whenever you're ready, buddy. And then we draft and we go out here. This could work. Drop the rice. Come over here. And what are the Thrumbos doing? They are running low on food, so hopefully they come back. In the meantime, Paddock, you go off and do what you want, and I'll keep an eye on the Thrumbos. Thrumbos still haven't come down and take the bait, and Security Force, what are you doing? You're wandering. Let's go and trade with them. Let's see if they've got anything for us. And it is not looking like they got anything that we want, which is a bit of a shame. And we've already got the shield belt, I do believe. Plan is, when the Thrumbos wake up in the morning, they're going to be super hungry. And as the only food on the map is right here, which is our rice, we go over here, Thrumbos come around the corner to try and get to the rice, and then we start shooting them. They then go manhunter, and then just run around this bit, and then we can shoot them down. That is the plan. Whether or not it's going to work out that way, I don't know, but I guess there's only one way to find out. The Thrumbos are on the move, we've got one coming down. Come this way, buddy. And the second it's in range, take your shot. Come on, Paddock. All those years of STG training, and I'm sure he can shoot something the size of a 2-story house. Cool, first shot's in. 2% damage. Awesome. Another 2%. Thrumbo revenge. If it comes and it attacks the wall and breaks through, we are so dead. Okay, well, it's pretty stubborn. It's being shot to bits and it's just there still trying to eat, which is fine. Second Thrumbo's on the way down, so hopefully we can take that one out as well. Just moving at the moment, not actually attacking anything. Seems like a bit of a cheap strategy, but I am a-okay with that. I was just checking to see what the textures were like. I was wondering if it's been updated, but it's still the same, just a little bit crisper. Okay, I think this is a job for 3 times speed. Okay, cool. First one's down. Let's just repeat on the second. Yeah! I would say that worked out pretty good. Cost us 40 rice for 2 Thrumbos, which are going to drop us a whole bunch of leather, which is awesome. And then a whole bunch of Thrumbo leather, which I've already said, but we can turn that into jackets and Thrumbo meat, which again I am a-okay with. And do you mind hauling that before Paws eats all of it, if you would kindly, Paddock? And those. All been hauled in. We didn't quite have enough space, so definitely, again, what we need to look into getting the storeroom. 2 Thrumbo horns. 240 Thrumbo fur, which again is quite nice. And then Thrumbo meat, 648. Which I think is a decent amount. And for walls, I think we just go with granite again. We come across here. And we'll make it a decent size, so we'll come across there as well. Take that out and we'll go with a steel door on this one, because steel is something that we can get hold of and wood is at a premium at the moment. First raid's coming in, and it is a bunch of people of the medieval tribals coming from the dynasty. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be super deadly, to be honest. And we also have security force with us. Yeah, those security force guys can literally just one-shot them. Actually, what caliber is that? I imagine it's going to be like maybe 12 by 24? 8 by 35. Yeah, that is a pretty powerful little round right there. Go into centipedes pretty happily. So tribals, not much of a threat to them, but it doesn't look like they've got beef with each other, so let's just go focus these guys down. And before that might have been something to be worried about, but with our defences, we have a good amount of time. And if I'm being smart, I think we wall these areas off. Just give us more protection, so if, say, someone comes in and tries to break through, what we can do is they tunnel in, we retreat out, which means we've still got the wall there. So then we have another layer of defence. And I don't think they're going to have anything that we really want. Flak jacket, though. What do we have? Oh yeah, we got the alpaca wool parka, which in this weather is going to be a lot better, but we could probably sell that, I reckon. We won't get much for it, but we might get a little bit. No, too late, they're dead. As granite is going to be something that we have quite a lot of, I think from now on we start making the walls out of, the shelves out of granite. Granite can't burn, which makes it super useful, and it's definitely going to be cheaper than building it all out of steel. Steel, obviously, we do have a bit of, but it will run out eventually. Whereas the granite, we can always just mine up more chunks. So we're going to be fine on the granite front. So, granite shelves. Each one of those will store 8. So that's going to be 32 things it can store there, which is going to be awesome. And then we don't need to worry about having all of this stuff in here, because we can start moving these across, other than the food we will keep. And we're going to be able to store a whole bunch more stuff. And through that, once we put the trade beacon in, and we'll have the comms console set somewhere, yeah, it's going to be a lot more efficient for us. We have just got a signal coming in saying that we do have mechanoids in the area and they will soon attack us. And we need stuff that can penetrate at least 20mm of armor. So that basically counts out most rifle ammunition. So we're going to need bigger stuff, which is kind of the reason we're looking at that 50 cal earlier. But Molotov cocktails, because you can throw them and then they'll sink into the openings and overheat their internal components, or EMP weapons that can destroy their circuitry, which is pretty cool. But what we do have for that I guess we've got flamer turrets, but we've probably got more chance of burning down our base than taking them out. But these military turrets, even though they're only 5.56, but if you put the AP rounds in, just through the sheer amount of rounds they can put down, they can overwhelm mechanoids. Not great against centipedes, but do a lot of work against things like pikemen, lancers, and ciphers. But pikemen in normal vanilla Rimworld, utterly useless, waste of time. In combat extended, they are dangerous. They all come with mortars, and they just can shell you from so far away, which obviously causes you a bunch of problems. So we will need to start redesigning this once mechanoids start showing up. At the moment, it's mainly going to be, say, lancers and ciphers. We can deal with that. But once the big boys show up, we are going to be in trouble. So we've got to get this sorted before then. Other side is we are only a small base, so I don't even think a centipede will show up yet. So now we've got attacked by 2 tribals, and I think they have a combat value of like 125. A centipede's 400. So in that sense, we've still got 100 like points worth that we can of wiggle room before centipedes start showing up. If I've worded that right, I might not have, but yeah, we shouldn't be getting centipedes yet, basically. So things were going pretty well. We've now got a blight. It's not the end of the world, but it is a bit annoying because where our little farm area is so small, as soon as it comes in, it's just wiped everything out, and we literally just replanted that. So take allow sowing off, and I need you to focus this down, buddy. And is he going to do it? No, this has to be done manually. Amazing. Okay, figured out if I just lock the door, then he can't go anywhere, and if he can't go anywhere, he has to do it. Because I'm thinking ahead, you see. Okay, all done. Let's open the door before it gets too hot and allow. Leave the door open. Paddock, get back to what you're doing, buddy. Allow all of those. And it's not really a crisis, but it would have been super annoying. How are we looking at rice? We got 75, but I do believe we've got a few meals set up. Yeah, so we got 12. So we're looking good on the food front. We are getting more food than what we're eating. And soon... Actually, tell you what, why don't we do it now? We're not quite at lavish meals, but I think we can definitely get out fine meals. So pause when satisfied. We'll pause on 4 and we'll do until 20. And we'll put that to 10 in case we get another colonist. And that should tie us over for a little while. But before that, put that up there. Cool, happy days. Did just notice that in here is starting to warm up now that we have this extra room here. So we might need to redesign this a little bit, but if we leave the doors open, does this count as outside? Nope, cool. So yeah, we can do it this way and it's still going to stay cold in the kitchen, because what we don't want is it warming up, because we have a whole bunch of different meats, and if they spoil, we are going to be in trouble. One of the nice things about an ice sheet is that everything stays cold if you look after it. But we do have a box good trader coming from the Grey Dane clan, and hopefully they have something good for us. Okay, no, they're already leaving. Cowards. That being said, they are coming close to the base, so we should be able to run down and intercept and hopefully sell them a few things. Okay, for some reason, the box good trader has no money. Still has no money. Right, can't even trade with them. Wow. Okay, so we have a drop coming in right on top of Paddock. Out of everywhere in the map the drop could have happened, it is on top of Paddock. So we don't have defensive position set, but we're going to say this is your new defensive position. We'll save that there. And Paddock, I hope that you can run fast, buddy. And let's try to get out of here before anything bad happens. To be fair, I think we're going to be okay. And he can't run and gun with a gun, if that works. Go into here. The feral pistols might be a little bit of an issue. This guy, he ain't going to be able to do much. Okay, bleeds out in 11 hours. 10. Cool, so he's going to go down. The other guy that was the only one that could really shoot us has run that way. And I think he'll probably be down before he gets through the wall. Yeah. Okay, dealt with alright. 1 or 2 volleys that shield should be able to absorb. Anything more than that and we're going to be in a bit of a problem. Cool. Done. Strip him. We can sell that helmet and then strip Lana. What did you have for gear? Sheep wool. Devil strand backpack. That's not bad. And he has a composite vest. Not that it's good quality. It's not. It's bad quality. Steel armored vest. We might take that. Let's see what protection it offers. 8mm. Yeah. That would stop at a small caliber round. Nothing big, but should be alright. And what we can do then is we just create a new stockpile zone in here. And this is pretty much just going to be for clean armour. Allow all. No tainted. And then we're just going to haul that in. And that is going to be some decent kit for us. And we'll leave the drill to die. We're not bothered about them. Got a combat supplier coming in. And if we are super lucky, they might have some power armor on them. And well, power armor is going to be super important. And we still haven't really done much here. And possibly we might need to pick up a couple Molotov cocktails. Because Maverick is still outside and no wildlife has come onto the map to eat him. Which is upsetting Paddock, because he is colonist left unburied still. Bless you, buddy. You didn't even know the guy. Okay, let's carry on. 2 Thrumbo horns, we'll sell them. They've got money this time, which is good. Musket balls, great arrows, stone arrows, all going. We don't need the Parabellum cartridges. Slugs are ours. Steel club, mace. Hammer, steel baton, all there's chitin, longbow. Grenade launcher, could be fun. Got the shotgun. Ooh. Okay, that's worthwhile. So this is a 7.62x51 battle rifle, which is the same caliber. Well, it's not the same caliber, but it's a similar caliber to what we're using in the sniper rifle. So the sniper rifle is pretty beast as it is, but that has auto fire. Or we get the UAC D12 chain gun, sorry, which is 50 BMG, and it shoots 150 rounds in a burst. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we do not have enough money for it. Maybe it's the game saving me from myself. But we will get enough money one day, and we'll get one of those, and it is going to be glorious. As for armour, they got helmets, but we've already got decent helmets. That's cool. Recon armour. That is definitely something that we'd like to look into, if we can't find anything better. Wildcat armour, or a Phobo suit. If we get that Phobo suit, this thing is insane. So 125mm of protection. So yeah, just that by itself makes it mental. Decent insulation. Would still have to be careful about being in the cold. Actually, mind you, that's 40 on cold, that's right. So global work speed plus 100%, which is really good. Melee hit chance plus 1.5, which is insane. Aiming time minus 20%, also insane. Toxic sensitivity minus 50%, also great. Plus 2 movement, and dodge chance 150%. Bulk capacity 20 and carry weight of 80. What would we have to sell to get that? Because that would actually be mental. So we need another 1,927. They can take the tactical vest, diplomat helmet, protective helmet. I didn't see those, so we missed those. So we only need another like 20. They can have our charge rifle because we're really not going to get any more ammo for it. We want to keep the shotgun because a Phobo suit and a shotgun just work hand in hand. We need to keep the wood, they're ours. As soon as we've got the battle rifle, we don't need these anymore because we'll be changing cartridges. So those are 7.62x54, whereas we need 7.62x51. Don't worry, it doesn't get confusing. It does, it gets really confusing. All from both horns are going to them. Oh, actually, we've got it. We don't really need to get too much more. Actually, we'll sell the Thrumbo fur, which brings us out as a profit. We'll sell off the pemmican. They can have the beef, the hair meat. Yeah, that's cool, because we do have a slaver coming in, and maybe those slavers have a Solarian on them. Right, paddock. How do you feel about wearing that and becoming a demigod? He's going to be so broken. And let's change this over before we forget. So we'll get rid of that. And once we find it, 762 by 39, we need 762 by 51. Do until X. And we'll do until 2000. Cool. And let's get all of this hauled in, and then we'll get to the slavers ASAP. I'm pretty sure we sold that to them, but okay. Prioritize hauling that, and then prioritize hauling the silver. Cool. Can you take all of that? Of course you can. Tidy. And now we need to go this way and talk to them. Maybe they have a Solarian. I doubt it. But if they do, that'd be great. Come on. No. Went out. They had a Vulture. Wait, did he have... It looks like he's got Spectre gear. That is weird. Okay. Not going to ask too many questions. But yeah, so paddock's going to be even faster now, even better and even stronger. Yeah, so we can carry 4 stone blocks. That is awesome. That is so good. And paddock, we just want you to show off what you can do. So paddock, we just want you to show off what you can do. So normal speed. You know, that's decent. What we've got coming in. Oh, relation changes, and then an expedition to a ruined fortress. Whereabouts is it though? So ruined castle is over there. You know, that is a little bit far to go. A pristine ruins we would go for once we have turrets, but we don't. And let's go back to what we're trying to do. So stone chunks. Yeah, I would say that is a decent pace to have a colonist doing on episode 4. So, fully encased in power armor. Don't mind if we do. Has an okay gun. Not the best gun, but a decent one. And is self-sufficient. I think so long as something doesn't come in and spank us, we are gonna do pretty well in this series. And with that, I need to bring it to the end. Well, this episode to the end, not the series, but the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Konzi. All your likes, comments, sub-support have been amazing. You know what you need to do for the algorithm. And if you fancy playing some Warframe, I am on. So just jump across to the Discord and I'll let you guys know when I'm playing. Alright, catch you later.